That did not crack like I wanted it to. All right, what's going on, guys? We're gonna start out this video in the truck outside the shop because it is so cold out right now. And we got ourselves a good old bacon, egg, and cheese. We got some big stuff going on now. And I have never felt like more accomplished on this whole Jeep project than now, because we're at like the home stretch to getting this thing on the ground and finally rolling it out of the shop to see what the heck this thing's gonna look like. It's been just about a year. Well, a little over a year, but just about a year since the like major modifications have started. But cool freaking stuff. I appreciate everybody's support. Jeez, I am so tired. What's going on, guys? Saturday morning in the shop, and I've got some stuff done this week that I really didn't think I would get done, and so we could be in store for something really special this weekend. Well, let me walk you through what I've got done. So we got the axle sitting over here. It is all primed and ready to go. Everything is welded up. One of my worst welds is probably right here. I ground it down a couple times, and I don't know, for whatever reason, just couldn't get this one right. But by grinding it down, I know I got good penetration in there. This one came out really nice. Another bad one's right here, but all this stuff came out pretty decent. Not too concerned about any of this stuff. This shock mount came out really well. And so, all in all, pretty happy with it. I'm 87% confident that everything is going to hold and I'm not going to crack a weld, but we'll worry about that when we get there. So basically, this is covered in black primer. I got my links in black primer, and so that leaves the Jeep itself. So towers are welded on. These actually came out super nice. I know it's really dark, so it's not going to really show up, but really happy with the welds I got on there. Obviously it's welded back here as well behind the gusset. I still need to weld the gussets on. The one thing that I'm unsure of on these towers is that I was unable to weld the top of the frame to the tower because I can't get in there. The cut I made is such a tight fit that, you know, obviously I can't get a torch in here. So I don't really know what to do about that. Part of me really wants to do that mainly, if not even for strength. I almost want to do it just so stuff doesn't get caught in that, like, in that crease that's going to be there. I am slightly concerned also about the forces pulling away from the frame. That's a lot of weld that could be on there to help keep this thing from ripping off. I suppose the gussets, especially being at this angle, will help with that as well. But I don't know, I would love to get up there. I just don't really know how, to be honest with you. I do kind of low-key plan on like redoing this floor in the future. I need to redo these floors because I have some rust right here. But I was going to wait on the rear floor, and maybe, I think I'll be all right. I mean, I guess I'll do some research real quick, but that's the one thing I'm unsure of. But anyway, and then basically today I need to finish cleaning up underneath here. It's pretty crusty under here. I had cleaned it up once before, and it looks like I didn't do anything, so I'm just going to keep going on it. I'll set up a fan and take the wire wheel to it. And then I got some really fancy paint for the bottom of the frame. I actually had bought some Raptor liner to cover under there, but you gotta be careful with some of these like sealing and rust preventing paints, because what they do is they form a seal and barrier. And so basically if you get a hole in that barrier and moisture gets behind that hole, it is now trapped. And so then it does the opposite. It holds moisture on top of your metal. I kind of think the best way to go, talking to some people that really know their stuff, was going with an epoxy primer. This should be a little bit more forgiving than a bed liner. I don't know. This stuff's also just really cool. It's like a 2-part paint in one. You crack the bottom of it, and it like does some fancy stuff on you. So this is what we're gonna do with the bottom of the body. It's black, and so we're just gonna leave it black primer, I think. I can always cover it with like my normal Rust-Oleum, which is what this whole front end is anyway. So, you know, still got some decisions to make today. I guess I'll weld those gussets on, and then it's really just clean and paint, and we put this thing back together, baby. We're so close.
Time to get up. These glasses, jacket and sweats, baby girl, that's a get up. It's chilly outside, but I'm ready to burn. Super hot fire when I move, better feel that burn. Get up before the sun is up, baby, let's work. Good morning. Ready or not, here I come, let's work. Good morning. Get up before the sun is up, baby, let's work. Nobody stopping you today. Low-key walking with a sway. Going for the distance, drop top, hopping in the range. East Coast, baby, but I'm popping in the A, let's go. This ATL, bro, go get it. Trend set it, we're embedded with the avant-garde, the style so.
When I started this project, I knew it was gonna take, I actually didn't know. I didn't know anything. I told my parents, this could take me a month, this could take me a year, this could take me 5 years. We're about a year into the major work of this project, and I don't regret anything. This is like literally a dream. I'm very lucky that I have the space and the ability to do this stuff. So this part of the project is just so rewarding because you get to see all these little parts that you've gathered, parts and pieces that are just laying around the shop. You get to see that all come together and become something, become that vision that you've seen, those things you see on the internet. You know, this is yours, this is mine in this case, and it's just, it feels good. It's a very rewarding part of the project. It's these long hours that you spend on a project that not a lot of people will see or even appreciate really, but the ones that have been here, the ones that have done it, the ones that know what they're looking at, they look at this and they see it. And for me personally, or for you personally, when you're doing a project like this is what will make this special. These extra hours that you're putting in to make these little details perfect, it makes it special, makes it different than just slapping some parts together and saying I got a built Jeep. Alright, so I've been scrubbing for about another hour and a half, maybe even 2 hours. You can see how much was still left under there. This stuff is just, it's something else. It is so good. So under here, you can see like what the original primer was like. Camera's not doing it justice, I promise. That's like really clean. And so the primer I'm going to be applying on here is a very similar product to what was on here stock. So you can see all like the rust bubbles and everything. So that's what the wire wheeling was for. I've got a lot of it off. We're down to a really smooth surface on most of it. There's some rust over here that I'm going to be concerned about, but I'm gonna do that when I go to do the floor pans. These the rear floor pans back in here need some attention, so I'll do all that stuff at the same time. But otherwise, we got some tape on the frame rails. I really think I'm about ready to spray this thing. But what that means is what time is it? It's like noon on Sunday. I don't think I'm gonna get around to actually finishing this thing this weekend because I need to go head to a buddy's shop and get tires put on my truck, and then I gotta run to the store, get some more supplies, and then it's gonna be a little late for a Sunday for me to get in here. I gotta get up early for work. So I guess I'm probably gonna end the video right here. Throughout the week, I will pick up the camera and film putting on the epoxy paint, so you guys can get a good look at how that works. And then maybe next weekend we'll go for final assembly, or maybe sometime during the week if I can get some buddies over here, we can just throw it together. It's literally like 8 bolts and then 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 12 bolts to put the rear end together. So significant process, significant progress this weekend. It seems like it would be so easy just for me to slap all this stuff together and throw some spray paint on it, but this thing is going to be a product of mine, and I want to put in the extra effort to make sure everything is real nice on it. So this is all going to pay off. I know it. So I guess I will talk to you guys in the next video. Go follow me on Instagram for some updates and stuff throughout the week. And then I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.